Our planet is full of surprises. We think we know its every corner. We map the land. We chart the oceans. We believe we understand the limits of life. Yet, Earth constantly proves us wrong. It hides life in the most unlikely places. Places we once thought were completely barren. Places hostile to any living thing. These are the extremes. The coldest parts. The hottest parts. The highest parts. The deepest parts. Here, against all odds, life doesn't just survive. It thrives. It adapts in ways that are truly astonishing, pushing the boundaries of what we thought possible for survival. This journey is about exploring those frontiers. We will travel to the frozen heart of the Arctic. We will venture into the scorching heat of the world's driest deserts. We will descend into the crushing darkness of the deepest ocean trenches. In these unforgiving environments, every day is a battle against freezing temperatures, a battle against blistering sun, a battle against immense pressure. But life has found a way, from the smallest microbe to the largest mammal. How can anything live where water freezes solid in an instant? How can creatures withstand heat that can melt lead? What allows life to flourish under pressure that would crush a car flat? These are the questions that drive scientists and explorers to the very edge of the world. They seek to understand the rules of life by studying where those rules are broken. These extreme places are natural laboratories. They hold clues about the very origins of life on Earth. And they might even tell us where to look for life beyond our own planet. Our mission is to witness these wonders firsthand. We will see the incredible animals that call these harsh landscapes home. We will see the incredible plants that call these harsh landscapes home. We will learn from the people who have adapted to live there for generations. Their knowledge is ancient and powerful. They understand the rhythms of these extreme environments in a way science is only just beginning to grasp. This is a story of resilience, ingenuity, and the unbreakable will to live. It is a testament to the power of nature and the enduring spirit of all living things, challenging our perceptions of what it means to be alive. Our first stop is the planet's frozen crown, the Arctic. This is a world sculpted by ice and wind. Aerial expanse, a vast white wilderness stretching for millions of square kilometers. Temperatures regularly plummet to -40 degrees Celsius and can go even lower. The air is so cold it can freeze exposed skin in minutes. The ground itself is permanently frozen solid. Permafrost. This landscape appears empty, desolate, utterly hostile to life. Yet, this perception is misleading. The Arctic is not a dead land. It is a dynamic environment, changing with the seasons. When the sun returns, the ice shifts and cracks. Pockets of open water appear, creating vital channels for marine life. The brief but intense summer brings a burst of activity. The tundra thaws on the surface, and small, hardy plants bloom in a riot of color. Millions of migratory birds arrive to nest and raise their young, feasting on swarms of insects. The most iconic of these is the polar bear. This magnificent predator is perfectly designed for the cold. It has a thick layer of blubber, up to 11 centimeters thick, which acts as a powerful insulator. Over this, it has a dense undercoat of fur and an outer layer of long, hollow guard hairs. Even its paws are adapted, with rough pads and non-retractable claws providing excellent grip on the slippery ice. The Arctic fox, for example, has the warmest fur of any mammal. Its compact body, short legs, and small ears minimize heat loss. In winter, its coat turns a brilliant white, providing perfect camouflage against the snow as it hunts for lemmings and other small prey. The Arctic ground squirrel. Its heart rate drops from 300 beats per minute to just 1. Its body temperature can fall below freezing to -3 degrees Celsius, the lowest recorded body temperature for any mammal. Some of the most extraordinary survivors are completely invisible to the naked eye. In the vast stretches of permafrost and within the ice itself, a hidden world of microbial life endures. They also produce antifreeze proteins. These remarkable molecules bind to tiny ice crystals as they form, stopping them from growing larger and puncturing the cell wall. Scientists have found ancient bacteria that have been dormant in the Siberian permafrost for over 500,000 years, and, incredibly, revived them in the lab. Algae living on the underside of sea ice bloom in the spring, providing a crucial source of food for tiny crustaceans called krill. The krill, in turn, are eaten by fish, seals, and even the great baleen whales. For thousands of years, humans have also called the Arctic home. Indigenous peoples like the Inuit, Sami, and Nenets have developed a profound and intricate relationship with this frozen environment. A double-layered system is used. The inner layer is worn with the fur facing inwards. The outer layer is worn with the fur facing outwards, repelling snow and wind. The igloo, or igloo, is a well-known example of a temporary snow shelter. Today, this traditional knowledge is more important than ever. Scientists are now working closely with indigenous elders, combining modern data with ancient wisdom to understand and navigate these rapid changes. From the absolute cold, our journey now takes us to the other extreme, the furnace of life. We are entering the world's great deserts and volcanic regions. These are landscapes defined by relentless heat and a profound lack of water. Places like the Sahara in Africa or the Atacama in South America are among the driest on Earth. Here the sun beats down with brutal intensity. Temperatures can soar above 50 degrees Celsius. Life here seems not just difficult, but utterly impossible. The fennec fox, with its enormous ears, is a perfect example. During the day, it stays in a cool burrow deep under the sand. At night, it emerges to hunt. Its large ears are packed with blood vessels close to the surface. This lets the fox radiate excess body heat into the cooler night air. The camel can drink over 100 liters of water in just a few minutes. Its body temperature can fluctuate from 34 to 41 degrees Celsius. This allows it to store heat during the day without sweating, then release it at night. The thorny devil has skin covered in tiny grooves. These grooves channel dew or rain directly toward its mouth. It can literally drink through its skin. Ephemerals. Their seeds can lie dormant in the sand for decades. When rain comes, they explode into life, germinating, flowering, and producing new seeds in just a few short weeks. Our journey into the world of heat now takes us to one of the most volatile environments on Earth, the slopes of active volcanoes. In these extreme geothermal areas, we find some of the most resilient organisms known to science. These are the thermophiles, or heat lovers. They have evolved special enzymes and proteins that resist denaturing in the heat. Their cellular machinery is perfectly tuned to function where other life would be cooked. Scientists in the field look like biologists on another planet. They use long poles to collect samples from boiling, acidic pools. They search for clues about the origins of life on Earth. Just as in the Arctic, humans have found ways to live in the world's hottest, driest deserts for thousands of years. Their survival depends on a deep, detailed understanding of the environment. A library of survival techniques written on the landscape. Loose, light-colored robes. Loose layers allow air to circulate. Light color reflects sunlight. The robes protect skin from the sun's burning rays. Many are nomadic, moving with the seasons for water and grazing, minimalism and mobility as a response to the environment. We have explored the extremes of cold and heat on land. Now our expedition takes us to a place even more alien. A place of immense pressure, absolute cold, and eternal darkness. We are descending into the deep ocean. Below about 1,000 meters, we enter the midnight zone. It is a world of total, perpetual blackness. In the deepest trenches, the pressure is over 1,000 times greater than at the surface. It is equivalent to having 50 jumbo jets stacked on top of you. For centuries, we believed this abyss was a lifeless void, a crushing black desert where no life could possibly exist. In 1977, scientists made one of the most stunning biological discoveries. In total darkness, they found a vibrant, crowded oasis of life. Dense communities clustered around these chimneys, giant tube worms with bright red plumes. Through chemosynthesis, they turn hydrogen sulfide into organic matter. Like plants use sunlight for photosynthesis. These chemosynthetic bacteria form the foundation of the vent ecosystem. Giant tube worms have no mouth or gut. They host chemosynthetic bacteria inside a special organ. The worm's red plume absorbs chemicals and oxygen and delivers them to the bacteria. The bacteria produce all the worm's food. The creatures that live here look fragile and gelatinous for a reason. Instead of fighting the pressure, they have adapted to it by being mostly water themselves. Deep-sea organisms have evolved special, pressure-stable proteins. They also produce piezolites to protect cells from pressure damage. To find mates and prey in the dark, many have mastered bioluminescence, glowing lures, to attract partners, to startle predators. One extreme example is the Mariana snailfish. It is the deepest living fish ever discovered. Delicate in appearance, almost ghostly, yet immensely tough. Exploring this hidden world is one of the greatest technological challenges. Scientists and explorers must travel in highly specialized vehicles called submersibles. For the occupants, it is like traveling to another world. They watch through tiny, thick windows as the bright blue surface water gives way to complete and utter blackness. Using robotic arms controlled from inside the sphere, the scientists can collect samples, rock, water, and living creatures. Every single dive brings back new data, new species, and new questions. It is a painstaking process of exploration that is slowly illuminating the secrets of the deep ocean. But now, we turn the camera on the most adaptable species of all, humans. Our greatest adaptation is not in our bodies, but in our minds. This adaptability has taken two distinct but equally powerful forms. The first is technology. The second is cultural knowledge. In the polar regions, scientists rely on advanced materials. Shelters range from temporary research tents to permanent Antarctic stations. In space, tech is pushed to the absolute limit. Astronauts on the ISS live inside an artificial ecosystem. Many modern medicines were first discovered because of their use in traditional healing practices. This knowledge is not just about identifying plants, it is about understanding their life cycles. Our 20-minute expedition across the planet's extremes is coming to an end. In each of these hostile worlds, we asked a simple question: how does life survive? The answer we have found is as diverse as it is spectacular. It is written in the thick fur of the polar bear. It is found in the heat-proof cells of a volcano microbe. It is hidden in the glowing lure of an anglerfish deep in the abyss. Life is resilient. It is tenacious. It has an unbreakable will to continue. Life finds a way. These remote and hostile places are crucial for our future. By studying extremophiles, we're not just satisfying curiosity. We're investing in our future. The future of human survival depends on learning from the masters of the extreme. They show us what's possible. They inspire resilience, creativity, and connection. Life finds a way, and so must we. Life finds a way, even in the most extreme places on Earth. Subscribe to Kendu Global Files for more 20-minute documentaries that explore the limits of our world and beyond.